Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger. Last episode, Chrono ended up in the past here. And the only reason we know we're in the past is because of the save screen. But now we're going to actually learn what year we're in. And it turns out we are in the year 600. And apparently the Kingdom of Guardia is at a war. To learn more about that war, I guess it's against Magus's army. Let's just sell a bunch of old stuff here. This is way too overpowered for what we need. Like I said, with the low levels of the game that we finished, basically, you don't need full ethers and full tonics. Even mid-tonics are a little too much. Like I said, we won't be doing a low-level game playthrough here, so we'll be gaining levels, so we don't need all those barriers and shields and stuff. Just clearing out some inventory here. So, all this stuff here. I should have kept this power tab though, but we can always get power tabs later. Remember the Black Ohm, you can always charm them away. The main people we needed power for, we ended up maxing their power anyway. So we're learning a little bit more about where we are. We're in Guardia 600 AD, and they're fighting Magus's army. Can't talk with this guy. We found Queen Lene running way up in the mountains. Magus already showed Xenon Bridge to the south continent is inaccessible. Here's Toma the Explorer. We'll be running into him quite a bit. His main role in the story is to let us know where an item for a side quest, an endgame side quest is. But he pops in and around different places. You can't talk with the bar owner. Got another inn here. And we have one of those mysterious boxes. So it passed down through that inn for over 400 years. I'm back to the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to prevent Queen Lene. My husband wants a daughter with a cousin. She's beautiful. I guess there's like a little preview of Luca. You know, she's gonna find the blacksmith there shares the same sprite as Luca's father. We're gonna learn a little about Sir Cyrus, more so when we get into the castle. But before we head to the castle, we're gonna head to this cathedral here. Someone mentioned that they thought they saw the queen over here. And like I said, we'll learn more about the cathedral when we go to the castle. But nothing we can do here right now. Like I said, the game closed off the Xenon Bridge there because it basically forces us in this small little area. Can't get too lost. The world don't open up too much yet. So we have another. The layout is similar to in the future. We've got some stronger enemies though. Green imps instead of blue imps. At our power level, we just easily take them out. I'll be encountering all the different enemies here. So we get a power tab there, but if we go down a little bit more, they see another, it looks like another power tab. That's just a trick to get us to encounter these enemies. Rolly Riders. And unfortunately they are really moving around a lot. They're not going to group up to allow us to hit us with a cyclone or a slash technique. Just finish them off with regular attacks. We'll head over to the left just to show off some new enemies over here. There were mushrooms here in the future, in the present. Now we got blue eaglets in the past. You can see some enemies you can win items off of. These guys you can win a heal potion off of. And that removes negative status effects. Not really much of a problem right now. Not a lot of enemies will be using status effects. I think the first time we'll get a status effect enemy is in the future. Sometimes you'll see the bushes shake. There's this bush. This is how we gained a lot of money in our low-level game. We kept going in and out of here, getting shelters and then selling those excess shelters. This bush here, you think, oh, I'm gonna get another monster ready to drop a shelter? No, you get another ambush. You've seen these roadie riders before. Nothing special. Just finish them off. And then we're gonna head up into the castle. Got the counter there. Like I said earlier, these roadie riders, they move around a lot, so it's gonna be tough for us to see that one move out of the way. So you couldn't hit him with the cyclone, so probably the best thing is just regular attacks, take him out. That'll be the last random encounter here in this area. Approaching Guardia Castle. And in the past, we have one of these black boxes, sealed boxes. Now let's head into Guardia Castle. Well, who goes there? Check out the hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Max's trooper? Hardly. This kid never made the cut. Sure, a stamp collection. Hard. Read it, friend. Stop it at once. Clean the nay. Show you, man. This is a friend of mine. Some god about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. He giggled. He laughed. The queen said we're her friend, but we never met the queen. I mean, we're, from 400 years in the future. We'll go a little bit more, a little bit. Knight's quarters downstairs. We can go down here and get a rest. It's not really necessary, though. But we'll take the snooze. Functions just like a free inn. I say it's not necessary because on the other side of the castle, we'll go to the kitchen, and you can basically heal yourself up there. You can get free food there. So we'll learn more about Sir Cyrus. And a beast called Yakko lived in the western forest, but a cathedral was built and then he disappeared. Cyrus is the commander of the guard, or was the commander of the guard, but he disappeared 10 years ago. And she just keeps saying refreshed. You have to leave the room to get her to ask if you want to go to snooze again. No, she doesn't have any dialogue if we say no. Now let's head over to the other side of the castle to the kitchen. And there's another place where, like you said, if we didn't rest, you can fill up your hit points and tech points. So then the chef has a nasty temper. Neither of our soldiers, feel free to grab a bite to eat. I'm hungry. Here's your food. Alright. We see three different types of food there. There's like meat, a stew, and then like a salad. And we can order all three of them. And this lady shows us how we can order those foods. Maybe orders them. There's no place for kids. Wait, maybe you know. What's this ice cream stuff Queen Renee wants so badly? Really wants some ice cream, but... So if the first time you try to sit at this table, well, the knight commander comes in, and some of his men, and we'll find out that the knight captain and the chef are kind of at odds with one another. But luckily we learn why pretty soon. I don't have time for this. Feast my men, okay? And this waitress will let us know. Then. And that cat is no good kind. The chef just rubs in the wrong way. And those two are brothers, so sibling rivalry. They're not kind of trying to fill the suit as predecessor served by Cyrus. So you just go to this chair, press the A button, And the servant will come out. If you get the salad, that just restores your magic points. So, if you get the stew, that restores your hit points. All you have to do is just press the A button again. You get the power stew, that restores your hit points. Or you can just get the power kebab, and that restores your hit points and magic points all in one go. So you just order one dinner, but I'm just showing them all off. Just get that power kebab with a hyper kebab, and that's gonna be that big plate of meat that we see that one guard was happy to get. Dunk. And we eat food by running into it a whole bunch of times. Alrighty, let's get out of here and go into the throne room to talk with the king. Mind your manners. King Guardian the 21st. Chancellor. So I understand you're the one who saved my dear wife, the queen, but can you tell me what happened? The lady's been acting kind of odd, and she seems lost a cool pin. He tells us to go rest. We all need rest. King's quarters are on the left there, and the queen's quarters are on the right. Since we want to talk with the queen, we're going to go up to the king's quarters first. Because going to the queen's quarters will advance the plot. And we head up here, another one of those mystery boxes. There's the chancellor. What do you want? Get out of my face. He's acting very strange. The chancellor's acting very strangely. He's just sneaking out at night. Speaking of that case, I see the queen's guard that frog thing recently. Heard a spell turned into a frog. What do you think about that? I think he's a spy. People say the chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The chancellor's a decent man. He goes to the cathedral every day. And if you talk to the chancellor over here, she escaped, but how? She was in a secured room. You get to hear the chancellor's thoughts there. So something's fishy with the chancellor, and things are pointing us to head over to the cathedral, where it used to be the home of Yakra, some beast. First, let's head up to see the queen. You learn why she's acting so strange. Got some treasure on the way here. The queen awaits. Let's head on in. And before we talk with the queen, let's loot the place. Steal from Ether. The queen married into the family 10 years ago. She's still so youthful. In fact, she's even younger now than on her wedding day. You saved our queen. You don't look that tough. Looks can be deceiving. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk with this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come near, sir. Giggled. Fooled you, didn't I, Crono? How does she know our name? Because it's Marle, although everyone keeps calling her Lene. So relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Crono. Something's wrong. Never try talking with her again. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Crono. I'm scared. Please, Crono, help me. And she disappears. Well, there's nothing we can do here. So let's get out of here. Something else will have to advance the plot. She dismissed you already. You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Yes. Oh, we can't let you tip it out of the castle. You know something gone about the queen? No. Well, if you say so. Were we talking? Say the other option. Yes, I thought she's not late. There's something different about her. No mentions to anyone. What's the knight say? Tired of the gossip around here. Yet he is like actively participating in it. And of course you didn't do anything funny. Are you sure? Positive. So we have a mystery here, but luckily someone's about to appear and fill us in on the mystery. It's Luca. You know, she said that once she finds out where we went, she would come and follow us. I wonder how she got into the castle though. Like, you know, we got into the castle because the guard said, the queen, Marle came down and said like, this guy's my friend, let him in. But no, who vouched for Luca? But anyway, here Luca tells us that Marle is actually Princess Nadia. And so Queen Lene is her descendant. And they look so much alike that when Queen Lene went missing, instead of finding Queen Lene, they found Marle, and they thought, oh, this must be Queen Lene. And so they called off the search that would have found Queen Lene. Now, because that search is called off, there's a danger that the real Queen Lene will be killed, and if that happens, well, that will erase Marle from the timeline. And that's why Marle disappeared. So we're kind of learning right now that this isn't a fixed time loop. That things change in the past, they'll change in the future. So we still have time to change things. So let's equip Luca with her better gear. We don't have the prism dress though, that would be the best equipment for her, but remember since we did the low level game, we don't have all the best equipment. We didn't do everything. Still want that, try to find the gold stud, buy the best accessory. Cuts magic points by 75%. Oh, I didn't sell that power tab. That's nice. I can get 2 of them with Luca. Not that power helps Luca at all. Luca's attack is based on her hit percentage. So power does nothing for Luca. But since I've pretty much maxed out the power of the characters who power is needed, I just might as well just feed those power tabs to Luca and Marle. Every time we go through here, it'd be a good idea to just hit that bush to get a free shelter. Shelters are basically the tents of this game. And they put your party's hit points and tech points to full. And then so let's head on out. And all signs point to the cathedral over here, so that's what we'll explore in our next episode. We'll make a save here, and I'll see you in the next episode.